that are on purpose. Where are we buying a house? St. Louis. Just buy the house about $25,000.
All right, guys, we got 2 minutes to showtime. If you need to use the restroom, go now. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Well, the condo that we got, the one that I said was put on the market last week, we got that in June. And we finished that one at the end of our last week. It's like a month and a half, and now when the house took maybe 2.5 months.
Where is it going?
We got us a little man.
See, I got rules here.
Oh, okay.
Get a house in Palmdale, or in the valley. Well, the valley's already expensive.
Yeah, I was
Get a couple like Riverside.
I was looking at Riverside.
Victorville's pretty good too. Victorville talking about houses. Yeah. So turn them over.
Flip. I am in fifth.
Okay, because we bought our house for $391. The house is going for sale down the street. I think it's like $650 right now.
Victorville's doing it like that.
Well, no, because we bought it over in North Hollywood, but I know, Victorville, my boy, his wife's brother bought a house over there. So yeah, I guess it's,
Yeah, they're about selling.
Right now we are live on
around that 200,000 mark.
okay, yeah. Far, but they do have like a
But there's a market for it.
yeah.
What you get, you know where else is good is but it's, you know, I got guys that'll drive 2 hours to South.
Yeah.
You see my stuff, it's all good stuff.
You do it like custom.
We're doing all custom, and I just do the cabinets, but I know everybody who does everything, all the painters. I got, in fact, the last house I did all the paint, and then the last 2 houses I did paint and the finishers are all the painters, and they have a whole system where they go in a week, they'll do the trim, the ceilings. It's all higher end stuff. There's a lot of trim and crown molded. There's like wall panels and beams and shit like that. So it's not like it's not an apartment.
Yeah.
Well, we can do those too.
And you know what GC?
I know like 10 of them, but it depends on the work. Yeah, it depends on the work who would be good for it. GCs are hard to get to go out there. You have to get a local. Because I see these a lot of GCs, all they need is if you're a GC, you need 2-3 houses locally, that's it. You don't need to make more.
Yeah.
Some of them, some guys are really great. Because, you know, you can make $400,000 a year doing, build outs, 3 houses. Do 3 houses a year from the ground up, you're going to make plenty of money. I'm talking about Manhattan Beach or down like these are big, these are nice schools.
Now they make a lot of
Well, aren't you already out there? You live out here?
No, I'm talking about buying.
Yeah, you need a little more capital.
I'm buying them in cash. And I put you in private.
All right, folks, you guys ready to get your 5 o'clock live stream going? Hell yeah! Look at your host and MC, Joe Monday.
Thank you very much, Travis. Hit the some PA there.
Oh, we need that. That's important.
Yeah, that would be good. Let's turn it on. Hello, check 1, 2. There we are. Hello, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Fourth Wall Live Stream. Are we over here? Oh no, we're not. We're over here. Yes, we're gonna do this. All right, here we go. It's good to be here. It's good to see you guys. Hello. So here's the fucking thing, guys. I got to do things that I wanted to do yesterday. That was what was so great about yesterday. I got 2 fucking things that I wanted to do yesterday, okay? And I did both of them, okay? I practiced golf, very white, and I went to In-N-Out Burger, okay? And that's it, you know what I mean? And I was thinking to myself, like, I'm a pretty fucking lucky guy. I got to do 2 fucking things that I wanted to do yesterday. I got to fucking practice golf and go to In-N-Out Burger. And you know what? It's like, I've been depressed lately. It's just like, you know what? Sometimes you don't get to do everything, all right? And that's just life. And I found that I just adjust so goddamn quickly to, like, you know, any improvements or disimprovements, you know what I mean? Like, I remember when I used to sleep on the floor, it didn't bother me. I don't want to go back to doing that now because I'm used to not doing it anymore, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, how fucking crazy is life, you know what I mean? But like, I'm so fucking comfortable in my life now that it's like hard for me to get really excited or happy about fucking anything. So I'm trying to fucking, you know, like, add some perspective. I got to practice golf and I went to In-N-Out Burger, god damn it. And God, In-N-Out Burger is a privilege, let me tell you right now. It is. Because just look at what these poor fucking people have to fucking wear at work to serve you. They have a grown man with a gigantic bobby pin and a fucking red, like, it's almost like a diaper, you know what I mean? And a fucking little hat that looks like a penis. It's like, these people look fucking ridiculous and they're grown people, you know what I mean? This is their job, to save you. And I don't know where they find these fucking white guys. It's like right out of Central Casting. It's like 1955 at In-N-Out Burger. Have you guys ever been to an In-N-Out Burger? They got the fucking white guy with the glasses and the hat and like the acne and the voice. Go, oh, excuse me, sir, can I take your order? And he sounds like he has Asperger's syndrome. He talks like that clearly. It's just like, where do they find these fucking people? How does this guy exist? They're at In-N-Out Burger working, taking your goddamn order, and it's just, they're so efficient and good. What a privilege to go to In-N-Out Burger. I got to do 2 things I wanted to do yesterday. I practiced golf, and I went to fucking In-N-Out Burger, and I made my order, and that, you know, that's it. That's enough to be happy about, you know? God, that's about it. All right, let's get this shit going, guys. It's good to see you. We're running a little behind. I could go on. I really had a good time there. I do have to say this. You know, when people eat at In-N-Out Burger, you know, there's always a lineup of single guys on their lunch break, and I'm one of these men, you know what I mean? And it's almost like a meditation as we're sitting there fucking eating the fry. Oh my God. You know, you can like hear people chewing and stuff, which is normally really fucking irritating, but at In-N-Out Burger it doesn't bother you, you know what I mean? It's because we're all fucking very focused on eating that food. Oh my God. It is a yoga studio. Okay. All right, let's get this going here, Travis. Who's first?
Charlie Van Camp.
Oh, Charlie? Is Charlie in the room? No, okay.
He's dead. Okay.
Okay, Charlie, okay, listen, you've publicly been outed. You fucking didn't show up for your spot, and now I'm going to send you a mean email, Charlie Van Camp, wherever the fuck you are, you're going to get it.
Then Jermaine Parr is your first guy.
All right, man, let's welcome to the stage right now. It's great to have you, the very funny Jermaine Parr, guys.
What up, big dogs? It's good to be here, guys.
Yeah.
In-N-Out Burger, huh? I waited in that fucking line 45 minutes. That means you had nothing to do yesterday, basically. It's the only time you get to go to In-N-Out when you absolutely have nothing else to do. And plenty of time to wait around in line. Same thing. You guys ever go to Vaughn's to get a sandwich? The Vaughn's?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. You better have no plans. It's the same thing, the same lady every time I go there, because I like going there in the morning, right? And the lady always asks me on which bread I want the mayonnaise. It's a sandwich. You're gonna put them together, aren't you? Besides, it's on both sides, bitch. What's wrong with you? Put it on both sides. They make sushi at the Vaughn's in the mornings. If you get there early, that's when they're making the sushi at 6 a.m. And they're gonna serve that at lunch. And it says fresh sushi. That shit ain't fresh. You better get your sushi. If you get your sushi at Vaughn's, you better put it in the microwave. Cook it up. Kill all the germs. I live with black people. My wife's black. Everybody, I'm Mexican. It's a mixed marriage, you know. And black people make up words. We got some black people here, so they know what I'm talking about. They make up words for places we've never heard of. Like my wife, Do you guys know what the White Vons is? Speaking of Vons, do you guys know what the White Vons?
No.
It's the one over on Western where I live, where all the white people are. That's the White Vons. You guys ever go to the White Vons? My wife sent me a text. She sent me a text asking. She was asking for some certain things for her hair. Right? I was at work. She's like, I need you to pick these things up. She sent me a text with a list of. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but women, black women in particular, have specific needs for their hair. Okay? She sent me a text and she goes, you need to go to the ponds in Gardena. I was like, okay, but I was in Manhattan Beach. There was a Vons right, oh, there was a Ralph's, is what it was. Fucked up the joke. She wanted to send me to Ralph's. It's the Ralph's in Gardena, not the Vons. I'm fucking it up. Anyway, there was a Ralph's in Manhattan Beach, so I was like, why am I going to go all the way to Gardena? I'm in Manhattan Beach, the Ralph's right there. I'm just going to go to that Ralph's. So I went to that Ralph's and I showed them the list, and they didn't know what I was talking about, guys. It's the White Ralph's. That's the White Ralph's right there. All right, so I went a long way for a White Ralph's joke. Married guys, it's I like it. I like it. We just had another baby, a 3-month-old. Well, we had him 3 months ago. My wife bought one of those white noise machines. Because I said we just had the baby, but we had him 3 months ago. Just want to clarify. Anyway, she bought a white noise machine. You guys don't know what white noise is? It's supposed to help the baby sleep. Now I can't sleep. It's like, turn it off. Let him cry. I'd rather hear the baby cry. She paid $58 for a machine that sounds like it doesn't work. I think that's what it was. I think a guy was trying to make a radio. He's like, hey man, I can't get any stations. And then the buddy's like, just paint it pink and sell it to women. Tell them it's for the baby. Charge him $58. Call it white noise. It's white noise, dude. It doesn't work. It doesn't. Baby don't like it. He's black. Baby's black. Should have got some hip hop noise for the baby. That's super racist. Experts tell you that the white noise is what babies like. That's what experts say. I don't trust experts. Because if you look at the news, it's always the same headline. Experts shocked by the results. Maybe he's not an expert. You guys thought of that? Because if I was an expert, I would have been like, I told you that was going to happen. I'm a fucking expert. You guys aren't following what I'm saying right now? Those were the punchlines. I did 2 punchlines and nobody got it. Scientists I don't trust either. According to scientists, if you put a cockroach in the microwave and you turn it on, the cockroach survives. Did you guys know that? My question is, why are you putting cockroaches in the microwave? Fucking get out of the lunchroom. All right. That's it for me. Thank you.
Jermaine Parr, guys. He was just at the very first pod mic that we just did. It was fun times. Check that out. It's every single day if you just want to come in and do it. It's fun times, 4 o'clock. And that is that. Yeah, and Yashar Kavi said, slowly this is getting racist. But I don't. Never mind. I made it weird for no reason. All right, let's welcome to the stage right now. Put your hand. What a moron. Put your hands together for a very funny guy. It's great to have him here. Always is. The very funny Danny Letzinger, guys. Get
Hey! I got you, man. There we go.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Excelente. Guys, man, I've been listening to a lot of cool music out right now. And one of the songs that's one of my favorites is by some of these young philosophers called G-Eazy and Neff the Pharaoh. Anybody of y'all heard of it? Heard of these two gentlemen? Okay, well, I'm about to let y'all know. And the song's out called Power. And what the young kids say, oh, this song slaps. I mean, it has a lot of bass. It's good to drive to. And a catchy line that's been brought to my attention says, hold up. It says, hold on, let me get this right. Okay. You don't have the power because your pussy's dry. When I was dead broke, you couldn't even say hi. Ooh, I'm high off the power. Goddamn, right? Ain't that something? Every time I hear that song, I just crack up. I just crack up in the car. I'm like, goddamn. So like, if you walking down the street and you say hi to a girl, she didn't say nothing, you be like, oh man, she's stuck up. No, you guessed it, pussy dry. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, god damn. You know who don't got dry pussy? Oprah. She got all the power. God damn. She got that ocean pussy. I like to say, you know what I'm saying? Giving out cars and shit. Ocean pussy. I mean, hey man, and you know, I just wrote that last night at work. High off the power. I tell you what, man. Another thing, kind of a not so smooth segue, but for a minute I used to live at the Wee Spa in K-Town, 24-hour spa. Have any of you guys heard of it? Yeah, man, be careful, man. Might get warts on your feet. I mean, it's nasty there. It's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty, man. I remember when I was there, they didn't have, like, the dude was folding towels, right? And I just got out of the shower, right? And I didn't really have a towel. I just had, like, a hand towel. And I don't know about you. I don't like spreading my shit all out. Know what I'm saying? So I'm walking around with a towel like this. The guy's folding it like, hey, my man, can I get one of them towels back there? He's folding the towels. No towels. Motherfucker, hey, right behind you, there's some towels. Can I get a towel? No towels. Motherfucker, you trying to see something? Like, give me a goddamn towel. And then another guy came in, and I got the towel like, thank you. It's crazy, man. Wee Spa's nuts, man. I tell you what, man, it's a lot of long balls at the Wee Spa. A lot of long balls and, well, you know, I'm not trying to do the stereotypical thing, but you see button dicks everywhere. Whoa, button dicks! I'm telling you, like little button dicks. Just boop. I'm like, goddamn, that shit's true. This is fucking crazy. But back to the long balls though. That shit's nuts, man. You hear balls so long, it looked like you can play hacky sack with the nut sack, just going back and forth, just tip tapping. It like wraps around your leg like a tetherball pull, just go like this. And you gotta shake it, you gotta do the stanky leg to get your nuts up around from your leg like that. Fucking Elvis Presley shit. Hold up, man. I need to do this for a little bit. That's the Wee Spa, man. Speaking of fathers, I'm about to join the club, buddy. Yes! 9 weeks. Well, like I'm talking in weeks now. I would hate when people say, yeah, my baby's like 84 weeks old. Now I'm going by weeks now. Like, I'm such a fucking douchebag now. I'm like, yeah, baby, 9 weeks. Just say 2 months, motherfucker. It's 2 months along. I'm telling you, man, like I already got my dad's stuff. Look at me. I don't even care what I wear anymore. Look at this. I just cut up some pants. It's like capris and airy. I have no idea. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Keep it up for the fourth wall. Thank y'all, man.
Danny! You come for Danny Lanziger, guys. Top notch, as always. Looking good, Danny. God damn, give me a double bicep shot next time you're up here. Top notch. God damn, I get so fucking fired up when I see a ripped dude. Does that make me gay? Maybe on some level it does. But it's just like, fucking, I want to go to the gym now. All right, I'm ready. All right, let's welcome the stage right now. Put your hands together for your next comedian coming up here. The very funny Jason Horton, guys. Get him on up here.
Joe, you didn't ask me if you wanted a double bicep from me. Do you want me to do one too?
Do it.
No, I'm not going to do it. You didn't ask. Feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. I actually just passed my 52nd week of doing stand-up. I'm now doing things in weeks too. Yeah, a little anniversary. It's going really well, as you can tell. It's going great. It's going great. Depending on how the next year goes, I might just keep telling people that. I might just keep telling them it's only been a year because they'll be like, oh, he's trying. Because I don't want to get better at comedy. I want to get better at being coddled. So I want to keep everything. I want to keep my fragile ego in check. Just lateral moves for me for now on. So that's. I also, I'm way past my 52nd week of being married, so I'm doing everything in weeks now. Yeah, I did that, a lot of anniversaries, good, great, it's awesome. Wife is super supportive. She's always encouraging me to be more employed, so that's great. She's got my back, awesome. Used to have, I don't know if anyone has roommates and like how awful it is sometimes to have roommates. Unless it's great, it's either great or it's awful. Especially when it comes time to talk about the rent. Hey, the rent's due, and my wife is my roommate, so like that's never an issue. When she asks like, "Where's your half of the rent?" and I'm like, "Well, I'm doing an open mic at 5 p.m. on a Tuesday next to a tent," so she'll know. She's got her answer. She's like, "All right, awesome. Not in the tent today. Good." You're moving forward. We met online dating. Yeah, right? Some people are still like ashamed of that though, even though it's 2018. They're like, oh, no, we'll tell them anything else. That you met, it's not like you met on Venmo. You met on like a dating site. I don't know why everyone is so like shy about that or they're embarrassed about that. Like, if I had to go back though, if she decided to leave all this stuff right here, and if I had to do online dating, beside the dating part, which sucks, is filling out any of the profiles because I haven't checked in a while. I don't know if anyone here in relationships regularly checks in. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what I put. Like, what's my body type? I don't know. Podcast. That's my body type. You know what I mean? Like, sit, enough strength to sit, neck strength to hold up headphones. That's that. Like, what's my personal brand? I don't know. Guy who invites you to connect on LinkedIn, I guess that's me. I'm the one who did that. I did that. You've gotten my emails. I know you did. I know you got my emails. You ignored them. But I'll remind you. Want to do marketing with you? Come on. And like what? I don't know. What celebrity do I look like? I guess any guy who's ever given a TED Talk, I guess that'd be me, right? You see it, right? I'd also accept, as a second runner-up, the Verizon guy, if he let himself go. I guess that's, yeah. Takes a second, right? Takes a second for that one. Love Los Angeles, it's great. But I feel like some people, I don't know, they're just very protective of how they talk about themselves within Los Angeles, in LA. Like, I have two separate sets of friends that both bought homes. Amazing, right? Exciting, awesome, owning property. That's the thing. And they gave, one set of friends was like, oh, I live in Sherman Oaks adjacent. The other friend was like, I'm in Valley Glen. I looked up both of the addresses. They're both in Van Nuys. Both Van Nuys. And I'm like, why are you bought property. Like, I went to Coinstar recently, and I was excited. The penny jar was full. Like, I started something, and I finished what I started. It started with 1 penny, and it finished with about $8.75 worth of pennies. That's like 1.5 fourth wall open mics, if you think about it that way. Super success. I guess if Van Nuys is Sherman Oaks adjacent, I guess, my bank account is money adjacent. I guess that's what that would be. I'm Jason Horton, thank you.
Thank you, Jason. You've numbered Jason. I didn't think we were just in for 1 year. Good for you. Congratulations. Happy anniversary and all that. And let's welcome to the stage right now. It's great to have her back. The very funny Justina Chirko. Prepare yourselves, people, mentally and emotionally. Justina Chirko, get her on up here.
I love my introductions. I'm not sure if they're compliments or if I should be offended by them. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Okay. We just did a podcast and that was so fucking fun. Oh my god. Woo! Shout out to the fourth wall. Oh my god. so high. I'm still high. Like dopamine in my brain, just like I don't even know what it's doing. Good feelings though. Good feelings. You know, serotonin. It's like I just ate a whole box of chocolate. Felt so good. You guys, so I'll share a little bit what we were sharing in the podcast. So, I was celibate.
Woo! Uh-oh.
Yeah. All this. No one had any of it for 5 years. Yeah, I know. It was a long time. And so I decided to break my celibacy. And not that I'm a slut, you know, it wasn't just like someone I didn't know, but it was someone that I had been, you know, making out with here and there for a while through the years. And so he was really sweet, generous guy, you know, invited me over to cook me dinner. And when I got there, he was sauteing kale, sweet potatoes, some shitty salad. I don't know what it was. Whatever he knew how to cook, he cooked. Because he thought he was gonna get laid, right? He had no air conditioning in his apartment. His 1940s, cute, Los Feliz, yeah, little, whatever, cottagey place, right? But no AC. So he invites a woman over to cook in 104 degrees. So we're grazing like cattle over kale and sweet potatoes in 104 degrees. Because, like cows, like that's what cows do, right? So we were doing that. And he said, I was kind of like, you know, it's hot. and complaining a little, whatever. But, you know, trying not to show it and being grateful. And we're having conversation. Lots of family stuff was being brought up, and I was kind of like, it's just too hot. And he said, well, it'll be cooler in the bedroom.
Whoa! Whoa! Shit!
We don't have, yeah, so we ate really quickly and went to the bedroom where there was AC. So I thought that was a good line, right? It's a good line. It's cooler in the bedroom. So we get to the bedroom, and he starts talking about family. Family. That's right. 5 years celibacy, and the man is talking about family. Oh, God. Okay, so he tells me that his sister is getting a divorce, and I'm like, no, I didn't know that, or whatever. And so that was kind of awkward. And then, so we got to talking a little bit, and somehow we started talking about abuse.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
In the bedroom, family, divorce, abuse. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, Justina, shut up. We're not going down, thank you. We're not going down this rabbit hole. This is really fucking embarrassing. Okay, so let's cut off the abuse. Let's cut off the divorce. Let's just like, I don't know. Let's get the boning. Let's get the fucking. I don't know what it is. Let's just do something. Your hands already on my leg, like whatever. So anyway, you know, so I just made out with him like normal, you know, just this time with the dick inside.
Yeah.
Same thing, just made out, you know, just with the body part. You guys, I don't know if that's that much more time to tell this story, but I'll just fast forward. So it was good, you know, sex was good. He asked me if it was good. And I said, yeah, it was good. And so when he walked me out, I said, we had mind-blowing sex. And then I forgot my bra. Forgot my bra. Of course I forgot my bra. You guys, so I texted him on my way home, or when I got home, and I said, I forgot my bra. God. And I have to go get it. That is going to be my time. And so I text him, whatever, the next morning I said, I have to come get my bra. I have to go get something, right? Because my dignity or my celibacy, I can't get back. And the bra is more expensive. So I'm going to go get my fucking bra. And I'm losing my brain a little bit in train of thought here, you guys, though. That is my time. I went to get my bra, and it was like he was the pizza delivery boy with acne just waiting at the top of the stairs. All right, you guys, that's my time. I will finish this another time.
We are Justina Chirico, guys. Keep it going for her. I know where you're going with it. Yeah, you know.
I'm working it out, man.
Yeah, you know, fun times. That's what we're all.
Working it out. Let's see those guns.
No, later. Be quiet. People are gonna find out it was me the whole time. All right. No, I'm just. All right. Let's welcome to the stage right now. Put your hands together for the very funny Adam Mueller, guys. Get him on in.
Thanks, everyone. It's good to be here. If I'm here, who's teaching microeconomics? Hopefully no one. It's August. I'm Canadian. You're welcome. My life's not going according to plan. But it's not going against plan. There's no plan. Plan. Recently, a woman told me I'd be a nice guy to be divorced from. It's like she's just being practical, which is hot, but there's no reason for her to say that out loud on a first date. Did learn on a first date I should never tell a woman I'm Canadian. I didn't know if she's looking for a relationship or an exit strategy. I actually live in New York now. A lot of crazy people in New York. I saw a crazy guy on the subway pleasuring himself, and I made eye contact. And he winked at me.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm Canadian. I winked back. Now I follow him on Instagram. I was actually just visiting my parents in Canada. I grew up with like stories about how my paternal grandmother survived the Holocaust. She just had like an incredible inner strength and was Catholic. Yeah, but my mom's Jewish. My father's patient. Like I believe in spirituality, but not faith. Faith is the name of a mediocre stripper. But spirituality, that girl can dance. I used to work in finance. I left after a disagreement. I wanted to keep working. They disagreed. But I didn't walk away from a career in finance. I was escorted. I set out to become a wolf of Wall Street. I didn't make it to Shih Tzu. But I learned that you can't measure success by money or title or power or success. Success isn't measured by success. I should have that embroidered on a throw pillow. Yeah, I could stuff my face into it during my night terrors. I don't know. At this stage of my life, like I still just don't know who I am. It's like I'm 40 years into this thing and haven't picked a major. And like compared to people my age, I'm behind. Like I've never been married. I don't have any kids. I haven't read any of the Harvey Potter books. The other day I went into a public restroom just to wave my hand under the soap sensor for validation. The homeless guy who was showering in the urinal was like, "Hey, you too." It's like, someone gets me. Oh, I don't know. Never had much luck with relationships. They all end by year 4. No one wants a second term. Did meet a woman recently. We didn't meet using any of the apps. We met like the old-fashioned way, you know, in the morning after we sobered up. And it's like it's going okay, but like it's already become predictable. You know, like even sex, I do her, she does me. We take turns on Karen. It's predictable, but kinky. I don't know, I knew this one girl who, she gave like terrible blowjobs. It was like she was trying to scrape out an artichoke petal. Yeah. So I had to say to her, like, why are you so bad at this? And she said, never be good at something you don't like to do. I said, that's fine, but I'm not paying full price. There you go. All right, thanks, everybody.
For Adam, guys. Very funny stuff. Good stuff. And shout out to Vicky Bracolo, Trenton Stewart Jones. Good to know that you're watching. And Logan, I swear to God, it's been too long. Good to see you. All right, let's welcome to the stage right now. Put your hands together for the very funny, great to have him in town, the very funny Roscoe Nash, guys. Get him on.
Thank you. I'm a former New York City garbage man. Great job title. Honest, direct. Not like other titles. Your self-empowerment life coach. Bartender. Wow, a social media influencer. Douchebag. So when I was on sanitation working as a garbologist, the guys were macho, and my locker was right next to this real tough guy, Donnie. Type of guy that started sentences with, "You're not for nothing." He spoke like a Goomba. His last name was Schwartz. He made fun of me because I didn't hang any naked pictures of women in my locker. "Roscoe, I think your sexuality is suspect." Suspect. That's a big word for a garbage man. And I got really offended when I Googled it. I hate how Donnie talked about women. Check out her rack. I bet she was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. You know, Cleveland, Cleavage. I get it, Shakespeare. For almost every woman, he had a creepy remark. It got to the point I started making comments just to piss him off. Check her out. You know what she needs? Equal pay. It was a great job, though. Humble job. Working sanitation did help support my family. It kept food on the table, clothing on my children. You'd be surprised what people throw out. I'm also a yoga teacher. I know some don't believe I teach yoga. It's the way I look and pronounce yoga. I struggle with words that end in A. And this was just brought to my attention by my wife, Yolanda. I teach hot yoga, 105 degrees in that room. It's great for my Irish complexion. No, but the hot yoga does keep me looking medium rare. Sometimes I'll come across a yoga student that doesn't believe I teach yoga. During class. Last week, this older Long Island woman, you know the type, really fit, no body fat, no filter. He's our yoga teacher. He doesn't even have a man bun. This guy is suspect. I don't trust anybody who looks like a thumb. The nerve of that woman to make fun of my looks. Yeah, I suppose in the 80s she looked like Madonna. Now she looks like Madonna. My wife is beautiful. I married up. Yeah, we're together because sexually we are compatible. We're kinky. When we make love, we both pretend I'm someone else. Tonight she wants to pretend I'm Tom Cruise. She's freaky. Last night I was Penelope Cruz. Oh. We have 2 kids and they're beautiful. My wife is Puerto Rican, so the kids have her lovely olive skin and my privilege. Boy and a girl. My son is 10 and my daughter's my favorite. Every parent has a favorite. Both my kids are hanging from a cliff. I can only save one. She's coming home. My son's fine with that. He knows we don't live near a cliff. And he's very smart. He's in advanced class. He understands comedy. Daddy, it's okay. You say that to shock the crowd, be absurd, and mommy's my favorite. The joke is contrived. That is a big word. You should Google it. I should Google it. I should move near a cliff. I'll leave you on this. I just picked up a few of these shirts. I told the saleswoman, any color but pink. I don't do pink. Oh, don't be so uptight. It's very masculine to wear pink. I'm not uptight. I don't wear pink because I am pink. It's not about masculinity. It's about the last time I wore pink, my wife said I looked like a walking clitoris. And that was wrong. It's pronounced clitoris. Yeah. Give it up to the fourth wall. You guys are great. Roscoe Nash.
Roscoe Nash, guys. Keep it going for him. Top notch, as always. And let's welcome to the stage our final performer of the hour. Always great to have him here. This man is all over the place. Put your hands together for Willie Mack, guys.
Yeah. You excited about being a father, Danny?
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
Dope.
When my son was 9 weeks, I had a paper due in 10th grade.
Shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how young of a father I am. My son was not supposed to be here, man. He survived. We were $50 short on the abortion. That's what it was. Like, that's exactly what it was. If there was a coupon, that nigga would not be here. I tell you that. Since you can't pronounce your age, it's nigger. So. Simple for you. It's weird now though, because my son's 16. Like, we're at that age where he's starting to ask me for advice that I can't really give him good life advice. Like, when you think of a 16-year-old, you think their fathers are maybe in their 40s or maybe their 50s. And here I am, my son's asking me for dating advice, and we're both asking my dad at the same time. It's like, here's how my advice went for my son. So my son likes this girl in his school. Her name is Janet. He's like, Dad, I really like Janet. What should I do? And I told my son, I'm like, before you get too excited about her, go to the bathroom and rub one off real quick. And then come back and let's have this conversation, because we know as adults, we rub one off, our feelings kind of change on an individual. But this upset him. He was like, what, Dad? I was like, yeah, rub one off. He's like, ah, he just gets upset and like storms off. And later that night, I felt bad about it. I was like, you know, these kids these days are kind of soft. I'm like, Malcolm, sit down, let's talk about her. He said, who? I was like, my man! But I created a monster, because like now my son jacks off before every decision. Like, Malcolm, you want to go out to eat? He'd be like, let me go to the bathroom and think about it. I don't know how to discipline these kids. You know, because you can't beat ass like you used to. Like, there's too many, the social media. Like, my mom was able to, like, verbally abuse us, and, like, it worked. Like, I remember my mom used to say, I'll beat the black off you. That's one of my mom's phrases. I'll beat the black off you. So when I seen my first albino person, I was like, this was a really badass kid. And I tried one of these like threats on my son. I told my son, I'm like, I'll put you in this world, I'll pull you out. And my son was like, Dad, I know how your pull-out game is. I was like, but he is soft, man. He is. I mean, it's sad because he's 6'2", 190 pounds. And like, he hates sports, like that kind of stuff. Like, cause it's upsetting for me because I have black expectations for my son. Like, sport, come on, Mal. He's like, nah, man, he hates it. And he's one of like he's one of those, he hang around to me. He's the only black kid at an all-white school, so he gets that shit that it rubs off. Like, he's suicidal. Like, he's that kind of guy. Oh no. Yeah, he is. He's like, Dad, I'm gonna run away from home. He's that type. But he doesn't know, he ain't supposed to be here in the first place. So all I hear is, I'm saving $600 a month on child support. Like, run, far. Like, he came to me the other day. He was like, no one loves me, Dad. No one loves me. I was like, oh, yeah. He's like, do you even love me? That's what this little motherfucker asked me. Do you even love me, Dad? I looked at him, I said, Malcolm, let me go to the bathroom and think about it. Apple don't fall far. Well, I want to end on Alabama, run away from home, child support. Fuck, I got a minute. I'm gonna end on this last little thing. There's so much more to it, but I think it's just a funny story. Like, cause words have changed. Like, you was talking about how these words have changed and rap is different and all this other stuff. Like, I talked to my uncle the other day. Oh, this is, okay, I got 10, let me try to do this in 15 seconds. So he told me about, I was telling him about this fight that I got into with this guy. And according to like the 60s in the South, when you say you fighting somebody, the word back then was toss salad. So my uncle was like, so did you toss the salad real good? I was like, what kind of fight you doing? Anyways, I'm really mad, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Now, guys, top notch. Thank you for tuning in to the Fourth Wall 5 p.m. live stream. We're back tomorrow at 4 o'clock with the fucking podcast. Check it out. And we're, you know what to do. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you. Oh my God.